What the loving Jesus is saying, that one should see the God through you. Because God is not having any face, God is not having any size, God is not having any color. And all the sizes, all the faces, all the colors belongs to God. You are also God. But God had not appeared in you. The day you are no more in the mind, you are no more to impress others automatically. So you will be full of compassion. You will be full of sweet tongue. You will be complete of love. You will be complete of patience. And that is the accomplishment of your this life in human body. Jesus said, do not shine that others can see you. Instead, shine so that others can see God through you. Please throw light on this. What Jesus, the loving Jesus, godly Jesus said, that we should not shine our faces over the body to impress others. Instead, we should shine in that way so that the others can see God through you. Or you can say in other way that if you are making your physical appearance beautiful with all your makeups, with all that beautiful clothes, shoes, you're all gold ornaments, diamond ornaments, putting a beautiful watch, having a best mobile in hand, having a Mercedes car or the beautiful car, or having a big house, going to some big hotels. Jesus says that if any of these things, what is outside in the Mayavi world, you are doing to impress others, that others' impression you want, or you can say you are picking your eyes up towards the people, that whether they are looking towards you or not. To your Mercedes, to your mobile, to your life standards, or you speak in words to somebody, let's see, I am so much special. You are showing yourself that as you are some special. Means putting impression on others, praising yourself, or making your outside body appearance or your car, extended body. Car is nothing but your extended body, extended beauty. If you are not having the good face, but you have the beautiful car, so you are already getting impression from the people in the big car you are going. Even your face is not so good, not the problem. But at least Mercedes is there. So Mercedes for impression and hiding your face. What is on your body, maybe spots, anything, but you are covering with the good clothes over it to impress others. What Jesus wants to say, we have to go deep into it, that if you are living for others, your way of living is for others, then you are not the godly one. If you are living for yourself, selfish, selfish. If you are selfish, you are godly man. Don't take the meaning of selfish what you take outside in the world. That is not the selfish of the spiritual world. You will think selfish, not to think about others, just think for ourselves only. They are not, outside world is different. In the outside world, you say the selfish, not to bother about people are having food or not, clothes or not. You want your home, the beautiful home, rest the people are not having the clothes to wear. You should have full of your almirahs of clothes. Let people die, we are not bothered about. You should have everything in the full condition. That is not the meaning of this spiritual world. Selfishness is different. That is the outward task. That if you are looking for others, going and doing seva, now in Corona, many people are donating, going for seva, asking people, giving helps. Their names are coming. Or if names are not, they are telling that I am doing this, I am doing that. TV is displaying. So these are services what is done outside, or those you are not doing is not the problem. Because that all outside what you do is the good and the bad karma. So outside selfishness or selflessness is nothing, just the good and the bad karma. And spiritual people are not at all connected with the outside, your theory of anything. You do seva or not, you go for anything or not, they are not bothered about. Because that seva or anything you do outside is going to take you to the same death world. If you have done something good, you will be getting the result of that. You may be get the big post. You may reach to some higher, richer scale, maybe the richest man next birth, maybe the biggest player, anything. Outside, what you do with your I and my is nothing but your good and bad karma. Anything you do for you outside or my, both are having the subject. But I am talking about the selfishness. You should be selfish while in God home journey, or you will be selfish in God home journey automatically. Selfish of the materialistic, the Mayavi, the deadly world, selfish of the spiritual world. Outside, almost all are selfish. All are thinking for themselves, not bothered about what is going outside. They just keep in mind, they make little mercy in thoughts only, but not in action. They are not understanding that if today more than half of the world population is not having the food to eat, we have the good food to eat at least. %80 of the world people are not having their home. You have your home here. And you weep because you are selfish. Selfish things for self only. It is not that Mahatma Gandhi came from UK, the barrister with coat pen tie and hat on, when came to India after his all studies completed, after his practicing, he came to India and saw when that train, while train he was going, trains were halting on the way. There were not like that all platforms and all made. Anywhere the train was halting to take water rest, so all will get down. And when he was going to some pond, he found the villagers there, the poor villagers. One lady who was there taking the water for her home from that pond. And the story says that she was having the torn clothes on her body. Because when all are in the same state, not the problem. When in the village such poor condition was there that people not having the good clothes to wear, almost torn clothes. So when train halted on the way in village and he got down from the train and he went near the pond to just splash water on his face to get refreshed as train stopped. Then he saw that lady. He just entered in India, going on the round to his way back to Gujarat. Saw that lady, that when she saw in coat pen tie, suited, booted, not the men in the village, those who are not having even good clothes, torn shirts and torn clothes. So that time, he saw that she is hiding the body. He was shocked by seeing this. That is the first incident which shocked Gandhi. He is not said like that only the Mahatma. There was a reason behind. There are the leaders, political leaders, but very hardly leader like him you will find. He was barrister, not having any problem at all, absolutely no. Luxury life. He went for study abroad. practicing in Africa. So when he saw that lady, she went away and hid behind the tree. They let this man go, I'll fill the water, because torn clothes. And then he saw a few more ladies are coming with the same condition. Then tears started coming from his eyes. And that lady, as she was watching from the tree behind that when he will go, he first removed his coat, and put on the water and just with the hands made to swim towards that lady. And that was the day Gandhi was not with that suited booted. And then he thought of serving the nation now. So poor in my country. This is the feelings of a man, of a human being. That at least if the whole world is suffering from food, even 80 crore people in India or in the whole world, people are getting from the government aid. In India, we thought that people are there to feed. So we said that these people will get 5 kg rice and 1 kg dal for 80 crore people. And we say we are poor. That 50 crore, if they say poor, so how God will be happy with them? God cannot be happy with them. If they are thirsty and hungry and dying of this and not watching that 80 crore people, these people are selfish of the outer world, because their money from the bank account is reduced. Their earning which was coming had not come. So to these people, only Jesus said they are the very poor people. They are not the rich. In Jesus' words, they are the most poor people on this earth. Rich in Jesus' language is that when I say Jesus, don't think only Jesus. When I say Jesus, it is said by Buddha, the Mahavira, the Abraham, the Guru Nanak, the Muhammad, the Sai Baba, Ram Paramahansa, Meera, Sahajo, Lalla, Kabir, Farid, Socrates and Lao said, don't think that Jesus is saying only. He said, poor are those who have the desire for more and more. Said, rich are those who are not having any desire. So these rich people in the world, he said, those who are asking for more and more will not come to my Father home, God home, not at all. No. He said, they will be standing at the last. Means they will not be able to enter in my God kingdom, my Father kingdom. Even, he said, even an impossible thing can happen. What is the impossible thing? A camel can go through the hole of a needle, sieving needle. But rich on this earth will not be coming to my Father home. Clearly said. And you see, all the Christians are rich or the poor. Not only Christian. When I say Jesus Christian, because I am telling to the Krishna or Rama Hindus also. I am telling to the Muslims of the Muhammad also. I am telling to the Sikhs of the Guru Nanak Dev also. Buddhist of the Buddha also. Jainis of the Mahavira also. And so on. In the spiritual definition, these godly people said the rich, the one is rich for the God home who is having no desire of this world. And he said the poor is one. He may be the topmost richest man of the world. He may be the top president or prime minister of the world. He may be the top star of the world. But if he is having desire of more and more, he is the poorest man in the spiritual, the godly home. So they said that rich man on this earth, the dead world, will not be going to God home, will go to 84 lakh death punishments and then next human birth. Jesus is saying, don't think that I am Hindu, so Jesus, no, Hindus also. What is that Swami Ram Tirtha said in America to the American president when going with only one cloth on the body? He used to say, Badshah Ram. Badshah Ram. The president asked, how you are Badshah? That time because there was a kingdom in India. How you are Badshah? There is no clothes, nothing you have. Where is Badshah? Where Badshahs are like putting that on head. He said, I am Badshah. You cannot recognize me. In my definition, my God definition, the Badshah, the king is one who is satisfied on this earth, in this deadly world. He is king. And beggar is one who is not satisfied, wants more and more. So I am Badshah Ram. I am King Ram. So, Jesus said, if, because it was asked that who will come to your God home, your Father home? Then Jesus said, one who is not having any desire of this world. No desire. Absolutely no desire. Zero desire of anything. Let the children, wife, husband, mother, father, his body even. His body is dying, should be very in relaxed state. His sons are dying, in relaxed state. His wife is dying, in relaxed state. His mother is dying, in relaxed state. His business is collapsing, getting beggar, in relaxed state. Who is taking everything in relax? And at the time of death, ask his last story of how he was in the last week, in the last month. Not having any desire of the world. Fulfilled, satisfied. What will happen to my children? What will happen to my wife? What will happen to this or that? Weeping at night, weeping at the death also. Just take it granted he or she is not going to the God home. Will be cut, getting the punishments of 84 lakh and then coming back to the human body again with his all desires what he had will be fulfilled in his next birth. So you can say what you are getting today, what you have got today is only your desire of the previous births. What you are desiring today will only be fulfilled in the next birth. This is the theory. This life picture is already done, completed, closed. Your story is closed. What is going to happen is going to happen. Nothing can be changed in your life. If you are going to die one day, you are going to die. If you are going to get hurted one day, you are going to get hurt. You are going to be demoted one day, you are going to be demoted. What is going to happen will happen. Because this story role already fitted in your body on the projector getting on this parda of body. Whatever you desire today will be fulfilled in the next birth. So why to put all attachment to your desires? Once it is going to happen, whatever is written, why you are getting attached? Why you are making your ego? And you know, even one breath goes out, you are no more. You are no more. Let it be your commissioner, collector, PM, CM, star, Tata, Mani, Birla, whatever you are going to die. The moment breath is gone. Now people needs to take you away from to the cremation ground to burn your body. Gone. Then what to do? If you want to go to the God world, the immortal world, where all those Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Guru Nanak, Ram, Paraman, Sai, Meera, Sahajul, Allah, Kabir, Farid, Muhammad, Socrates, Lao Tse are going. If you want to go to that world, godly world, then you have to be poor on this earth. If you are rich, you will not reach to the God. No. Forget. Make cross. You will die and come here. And one who is rich here, he will never be happy. Never. Poor can never be sad. Rich can never be happy. Poor can never be sad. That the statement of Jesus, of Buddha, of Mahavira, all. And that's why you see, even they gave clear signal because God was knowing these people are blind. This dead world, this rich people, your whole world is rich. You will find hardly 700 poor on this earth. Connected with them 7,000 more and 70,000 and 7 lakh trying to be poor. Maximum the cycle of 7 lakh people in the world with one, those who are poor 700, 7,000 almost getting poor and 70,000 beyond them near to poor, and then next cycle of 7 lakh. Those who are also falling to be poor from rich to poor. What is the rich to poor? I am telling you again. It is not the money, luxury, cars, this money, whatever you have, that you donate it or throw it or burn it and you are poor. No. Outside money, outside things, your family had got nothing to do with this poor of the Jesus. It has got nothing to do with your outside world. He is telling that if outside you have anything or not having anything, having anything or not having anything, the main is your desire. If you have the desire, more, then you are the poor man. Let it be a billionaire or a very poor man also. You don't have anything or you have everything. If you want anything in this world, you want to be minister, you want to be star, you want to be rich man, you want to be officer, doctor, engineer, general, anything. Anything you want in this world, you are poor man. Poor in the sight of the Jesus, the God kingdom. And if there is no demand, you are the rich man, you are king. To show the blind people on this earth, the God made all his godly sons and daughters in a begging state even. That's why. Even Buddha, Mahavira, Meera were in the palaces. in the king's family. They were also taken out from that king's family, became beggar even, beggar. Buddha and Mahavira were begging in their lifetime till the last, till the death. Why? God wanted to show. He wanted to show that your eyes should not focus on the rich state of the outside. But I am taking those, my sons and daughters, those who are poor, from inside. Those who are inside, not having any desire, outside, even they are poor, they are shown complete poor, begging, but they are the rich men in the God kingdom. Today they have been worshipped by the whole world. These poorest people are worshipped by even the biggest and the richest chairperson or money wealth persons or any beauty of the world are just kneeling down in front of them. Why? What came inside them? What made the world worship them? Why? These all people were like you and me, okay, in this era. But let us see these people, those who were 500,000 years before came till now, same as you, born from the mother womb, in 9 months came out, same as you and us, full of desires on this earth. They were always poor, asking for more and more. And married, many had their children. And suddenly on the one turning point of their life, they became so attractive. Their words were changed. People surrounding them were searching that who is this gentleman? He is not the same. Many followed them. Then slowly, the world started following them. And today you see these people. They have so big family of them. So big families. And whole world is going in front of them, kneeling down. Reason behind what? Why the people in the world are just worshipping? Why the Southeast Asia, Japan, China, Korea, Bangkok, all these people so developed? Why these people are worshipping Buddha? Why Mahavira is worshipped by all Jains, by Gujaratis? Why? Why they are worshipping him? He was not at all fit in the society. He was not a leader. He was not a wealthy person. He was begging, not even putting the clothes on his body. Why people are worshipping? What Sai Baba? Why Sai Baba is worshipped? He was begging in his lifetime. Why Meera is worshipping? Even she was completely made by her family, her in-laws, complete humiliation for her in the society. And her sayings and activities were like that. As per the outer society, nobody will accept that lady. But why she is also been taken as the top names in the devotees? Mirabai. Why Lalla is worshipped today? She remained naked in her lifetime. Story is not so beyond, only 700, 800 years before in Kashmir, that in Muslim area. And she was Hindu. But in Kashmir that time, because now people are not so much aware of Lalla. But that time only one worship was for Allah and other was for Lalla. Allah and Lalla, both were worshipped together there. Why that naked lady who married? Why Kabir is worshipped? Even Kabir was thrown out in the society by all the pandits of that time in Banaras. Why? Why Socrates is worshipped? Even he was thrown by those people at that time, poisoned by them. Why? Why Jesus is worshipped? He did not do anything, son of the carpenter. At the age of 33, gone the whole world. The American presidents or the Europe, all prime minister, president just kneel down in front of that 33-year-old boy. They say he's the God's son. That, why? Why these people are worshipped? They had not done anything. Sahajabai at the marriage pandal itself, she went away with the Guru, left the family. These people are worshipped. Why? Why Guru Nanak is worshipped? He never studied, having no education, not the good son in the family, not even the good husband. He went away for 24 years from his family on the long journey for giving message to the world what he got. He is worshipped. Why? They were having same face like you and me. With the old age, they were having same body, same hairs getting white, and body was not so beautiful. But there was something inside which made them beautiful. They never went to the beauty parlor to get them all attractions and everything. No. No. It is not that they are attached to anything that no, we will not go. If somebody asks them to sit, they will sit. But they are not bothered about, I am not having good hairs, I am not having this beard, why should I do this, I should have this thing, that thing. If at all they were using that all outside, whatever they are, to just give the knowledge to the people if they were wearing clothes or whatever they were doing, just to give the message. It is not that Guru Nanak who wore even the Bhagwa cloth just to show to the public. No. Just to give to the masses, because he was passing through for 24,000 kilometers. Just passing through that time, Bhagwa cloth was honored by the people. Honored. Nowadays it is not honored. That was honored cloth that time. It was not that everybody will wear that cloth. So that time that cloth means this person has burnt his desires. There is no desire in him. So people used to sit near to him, ask. That's why this is the signal that if anybody interested will come near Guru Nanak. Otherwise, these were not that. It was just to give the masses. God asked Guru Nanak Dev to wear that clothes. God asked him to go to back to the home after the journey. He went to the homes because people were thinking that after leaving the home only we'll get the God. That's why he made Guru Nanak Dev to go back to the home. But he was away from the home. His going and coming was continued. So this is all that what message God wanted to give through these bodies. So if you are now today, whichever age is yours, you are going to get old and one day you are going to die, definitely. Even outside you make your body beautiful by going to the parlors, going to the hairdressers, getting good clothes and everything. But he says that inside, if you are not beautiful, inside your beauty is not there. Your beauty is imposed outside only. Then you are not at all going to the garden. Because this also is desire to impress others. So God says, the Jesus says, that if you want to shine from outside to impress others, then you are not going to garden. Simple. And you see, the more older you are, the more dressing you do. People should not come to know my complete white hair, should not come to know about my status. Going to the parlors, spending so much of amount to just make your body beautiful so that people should see you. And Jesus is saying that make such a thing that whatever, wherever you are, however your body is, they should see you. They should love you. Not your external physical body, but the internal, that spiritual body. And internal spiritual, the conscious body can only glow when your subconscious mind body dies. And subconscious mind body dies only when you are on the Godom journey. It cannot die of its own. When you achieve the knowledge of how to how to get erased to that subconscious mind body and reach to my original conscious body, for that only your jnana is required, that how to approach, how to clear by this subconscious mind body. Because this is a subconscious mind body, remember, which makes your ego. It is a subconscious mind body which makes you in lust. It is a subconscious mind body which is making you to attach, to greed. So subconscious mind body is the main negative functionary body in your this God human body. So kill that negative body and you are God. Your God means what? You are poor. You are poor here in the world, but rich in the God world. Poor means having desires outside, and rich means not having any desires. So revert meaning. For the God, they say whoever is having no desire in this world, he is a rich for the God. He will be worshipped there. He will be worshipped here afterwards. Rich are worshipped now. People are buttering them now. But they will not be worshipped after the death. Not even here. Many richest people, many big politicians, many big stars died. Nobody worships them. But when they were there, on the chairs, people were going and just like worshipping only, buttering them. That's what you say, chamchagiri. Showing off. But the moment they die, they will not be in the same status. But who is not worshipped here will be worshipped there. Who is not asked there will be asked there. And after the death, they will be asked on this earth till the end of the humankind. And that humankind will never end. So infinite time will be remaining on the earth. So you want to be rich here or you want to be rich of the God home? You just take it. You want to be poor here, you want the poor of that God home. So poor are those who are rich, who are trying to be rich here. Rich are those who want to be poor here. That is what you have to understand. That you should keep in mind that anything you want to impress in this world will make you beggar after the death. Anything which you want to impress to any materialistic, the deadly, the Mayavi people on this earth will make you to go into the 84 lakh death punishments and then to the next human birth again. And those who don't want to impress the materialistic, Mayavi, deadly, worldly people on this earth will be going to the God home. God messengers, God vehicle will come to take you back to the God home. The sun is coming after the billions of years. Data is coming after the billions of years. So you have to decide. You want to be rich of this world and impress the outside deadly Mayavi people, and after death you want to be poor again here? Or you want to be poor here, means having all that inside blank. Inside blank. Outside whatever will be stopped immediately. Outside you will not impress others. Because why you want more money? Why you want more big house? Why you want big cars? Why you want your children should go abroad and study this thing? Just to make your impressions. Main point is impression. To impress others. And when you impress others, you cannot impress the God. If you are not impressing others, you will impress the God. So only one can be impressed at a time. This is the condition. You can dress up for the God or the whole world. You can impress the God or the whole world. This is the condition. At a time, two cannot run. So inside, God should remain, outside the world remain. But inside, you should not have any desire of the outside world. Then you are with the God. But because you are on the journey, so on the journey I say at least don't have attachment to your demand. Because on the journey, as one hand is in the materialistic world for many births. You have been in this materialistic world for many years, many births. So one now hand is going towards the God. So naturally it will take time. So during that time, you should not attach to a desire. Because when you are not even thinking of going to God home, not thinking of what is God, your God was of the outside as your materialistic God. But now when you came to know, so at least way back to the God home, God says that you should not have attachment to a desire. So when you are not having attachment to a desire, that I want this and not fulfill, you will be relaxed. So that is the quality of a king. That he should be in relax. Then only he is the king. If he is not in relax, he is not the king. So he said that while on the returning to the God home, to your permanent home, you should not have attachment to the desire or attachment to whatever is going on, the results of that desire. Whatever it comes, just accept it. So this is what you have to understand. The life is not to impress the materialistic, the Mayavi, the deadly one, but to impress the God. That's why Meera said that I have decorated that bed. When will you come, Krishna? That's what Kabira said. That I am the bridegroom of my God. That is what Baba Farid said. That I have become the beloved of that my lover. He used to use the word she for him. So there are many things that you had to become whatever you want, your desire for the God. If you want to dress up for the God. For these worldly, materialistic, dying people, to impress them. They are trying to impress you. Blinds are just blind. All are blind. Blinds want to impress the blinds. So that's why when they are getting impressed and attaching each other, then they are quarreling, fighting, because both were bogus. Both were bogus. One was having all his duplicate teeth inside the mouth. One was having all his head, all artificial hairs, wig. Then what happened? After marriage, he came to know that wig is there, complete. And he says that you don't have any teeth, duplicate. She is removing at night. And he is removing this. So both are the same. So we have just hide it. And at the last, you will be caught, then fighting. Then he says, you have not told me this thing. And she says, you have not told me this thing. So both are fighting. We are hiding ourselves. Because you are decorating yourself from outside to impress. Everybody says the same. When they are meeting, they say, oh, I will do this thing, I will do that thing. Before marriage, anything you ask, they will say, yes, yes, not the problem. When you come back home, you will get the water glass on the table and hot tea with the snacks. And I will look into, don't worry. Husband will also say many things, wife will say many things, but after marriage, gone in the air. Just that much to impress that you will not get the good husband like me. You will not get the good wife other than me. I am so much. So impression before reaching, just hiding everything inside. Not that he should not know, she should not know. Then after marriage, because they hide everything, then quarrel, fighting, then divorce, everything. So what you are outside, you are not inside. That is the problem of your fight. When what you are outside and inside, no fight. No fight. Because this is not the fighting with others. You are fighting with yourself. That is what the violence said. What the Jesus said, love your neighbor. First neighbor, who is your neighbor? First neighbor is you, yourself. Your body is your neighbor first. See, love yourself. You are not loving yourself. You are completely in the sad mode inside, means you are violating your body. That is what the Mahavira also said, non-violence. That violence of your body inside. If you are sad, you are violating. So love yourself first. Selfishness means love yourself. What comes from your inside, that you execute. Here to people, 1,000, not the problem, but do what you want. What comes from your heart. That is important. I am not talking about the outside world only. I am talking about the spiritual world. If these people, all these people, Jesus, Buddha, Mahavira, Ram Paramahansa, Krishna, Sai Mira, Sahajullah, Kabir, Farid, Sukhat, Laose, if they would have heard the wording of the outside, were they going on this route? Not at all. They were complete revolt of the complete world route. That's why they were all harassed, humiliated, abused, killed by the people. But these people never gone against the voice of their inside. They were selfish in that way. That selfishness, I say. That on the God way, you should be like an elephant. An elephant. Selfish means an elephant. Elephant is selfish. He is not looking here and there, left and right, just moving straight. Let any dog bark. On the spiritual way, you should only hear to yourself, not anybody. I always say, for the materialistic things, you listen to all where you bold from inside. Your mother, the father, wife or husband or children. You listen them. Don't argue. Say 2-3 times, then okay, do it. But on the spiritual route, don't follow anybody. If you're on the God home journey, if you're on that, you should be very much selfish. Because this human being journey is for you to achieve the target, the God home. So once you are selfish in your achievement, in your target, then only you'll achieve it. Be like an elephant there. Act like a Buddha or Mahavira. Either remain in silence, complete silence, no talks, or like Buddha, just went away, leaving everything behind. If anybody tries to trouble you, not troubling, be there, be relaxed, continue with your all. But on the spiritual, on the God home journey, to impress the God, you should not think of impressing the whole world. If you are compromising there, means you are impressing. You are trying to impress your husband or wife or children or mother or father. You are not impressing the God. Because at a time you can only impress one. Remember it. If you are impressing God, you cannot impress the world. If you are impressing the world, you cannot impress the God. You can only be of one, not of two. That's why the problem comes. We want to impress everybody here in the dead world also, and we want to impress the God also. We'll never come together. No. It is only artistically you can run your life where you stay inside, where you bold. Artistically, outside only. Inside you're zero. Inside for the whole world is dead for you. Inside nothing, you know this, everything is going to die. All relationships, everything will die. One day everything will die. Everything is temporary. But only inside the God who is inside will remain. Because inside the driver is there who will take you to the God home. So inside driver is permanent. Outside everything is temporary. So outside enjoy whatever is there. Your family, your good post, you have money, enjoy everything. Not that you should be like a beggar saying. It was only the message God wanted to give them through these people. In the moment, the day you will get accomplishment, enlightened, God will see what to do with your body. Because now you have given your body to God, surrendered to the God. Then God will decide through you what the message He wants to give to the world. Till that, you be just with yourself only. Love yourself. Impress the God, not the whole world. Outside only artistically, if you are going somewhere to give the gyan, to say something, just go in that dress if they are happy with that, not the problem. Just the message of all these godly people, those blinds and deaf could not understand, just go ahead giving them that, so that they should rise up from that all impressing others, the deadly people, and get impressed to the God. Because if you impress to the God, even let whole world come against you, not the problem. All the people of the world came against Jesus. There were hardly people for Jesus' favor there when He was crucified. It is not that today more than 100 crore people are worshipping Jesus. That time not even, you can say that 10,000 people were worshipping Him. So that time, they could not recognize that what Jesus is. Jesus wanted to impress the God only, His Father. He was not bothered about the outside world to impress. He was playing artistically the role. Artistically, you can dress up small, but not so much attached to your body to impress others. Not telling lies to impress yourself. That I am rich man. You're not desperate making the big cars to impress others. You have big cars, you have your money, not the problem. It is your destiny, enjoy it. But don't attach to it. If you are going in Masjid, if you are going on the bullock cart, go peacefully. If you are going in the flight, if you are going in the general class also, not the problem should be there. If you are wearing the good cloth, even you are moved with the torn cloth, not the problem. If you are having the good food, not having good food, not, sometimes being relaxed. This is what the impression to the God. When you are fit to every moment, means you are impressing the God now. Impressing the God means God will come inside you. The moment God comes inside you, now people will see you not your outside body, they will see your inside body, and from inside body they will come to the outside body. Because they are in the Maya, they are in the dead world. So they are full of lust and desires. So when they love inside body, the love to the God, then the outside body comes, that outside body also they like. So they see your outside body, but before that they see your God body. Outside you are not so attractive, so fancy, or Miss India or Mr. India. But inside, when they see the God inside, then they come out and they love you so much. Even you are not dressed up well, you are not even going any parlor or anything, but they will love you. You are in the torn clothes, or you are in any cloth, you are with the good shoes or not, they will love you. So that love to see to you through seeing inside and coming outside is important. It means you are the godly man on this earth. When people in any form, let it be child, young, old, all are loving you. All are in that bliss mode with you. So that means they are now inside looking to you. And when people are coming for outside, and you are dressing yourself that she should be attracted to me with my big cars and everything, with my luxurious life, then it means you are not impressing the God. Impressing the God is just not to impress the outside people. If you are dressing yourself, if you are doing anything in your life for the outside people to impress, you are not with the God. The moment you are not bothered about the outside world, you are not bothered about your body, whatever, wherever it is, not bothered about the good clothes or anything, it means you are impressing the one who is inside, the God. That you have seen. When you are in love with someone, that time you are not so much in the mood to dress up yourself. Only when he or she calls you, then only you get dressed up for him or her. Likewise, for the God, when you go in the deep love, then you are not bothered about this. Because when you are in the serious mode, you will not think of dress up. And the only difference between the God and the general people is that God is a natural, God wants you natural. God is not interested that you just put all that outside materials to make impression. But be an artistic so that the people, those who wants to listen to you, if you are on the Godom journey, at least they should not run away by seeing your faces, that how they are going and how they are moving. They are not eating. So just call them to hear to you. Then automatically one day they will become like you. So this is what is the theory in this Godom journey route. So that is what the Jesus is saying. You have to understand that you should not shine for others. Do not shine that others can see you. It is outside. But instead shine that other can see God through you. Means inside the God will make your voice so sweet. Inside the God will make you so in patience. Inside the God will make you so compassionate. Inside the God will make you so love to all. These all qualities outside will take one who comes near to you to take inside. With these qualities of a godly person: compassion, sweet tongue, love all, loving all, no difference, and the over patience. When these qualities will come, you will automatically be impressed by the one. But this cannot come by the brain. It can only come when there is no mind. Because mind is not going to give these four qualities. When you have no mind. So when you have no ego, the moment your ego is shattering, reducing, the more you are going to add these four qualities automatically. And the day you are no more in the mind, you are no more to impress others automatically. So you will be full of compassion. You will be full of sweet tongue. You will be complete of love. You will be complete of patience. And that is the accomplishment of your this life in human body. What the loving Jesus is saying, that one should see the God through you. Because God is not having any face. God is not having any size. God is not having any color. And all the sizes, all the faces, all the colors belongs to God. You are also God. But God had not appeared in you. Because you are just to impress outside people. The people should see you. You want the physically, what the outside which can be seen with your car, with your good house, with all those things. But God, when come inside, then one who will go near to you, listen to you, your sweet tongue, your patience, your love, your compassion, then he will be attracted toward the inside body, which is very young, beautiful, never decays. So that one loves to that, but that is not having any form. So outside form is loved and liked by the one. So this is the story. Outside body, when you love the God, is just to live the life on this earth happily, because outside world needs the physical form. Outside world is beauty. Beauty. So physical form is the beauty. But physical form can only be beauty when it is coming from inside. The God, when comes in body, that body becomes so beautiful that you will not think of sitting with anybody of the world. Only will think of sitting with the one who talks about the same, who talks about the one who is God for him. Nothing else he will speak about. Never he will try to listen anything and sit near to one who is talking about the all deadly materialistic impression for outside world. So when on the Godom journey, you must be feeling all these things, that you are not going to impress others. Like now, much and more amount you will be reducing for your good clothes. You are not going to malls. Now you must be knowing that no clothes more required. Not going to beauty parlor every now and then to hairdresser and this and that. You are so simply now living. Because life will become so simple and natural. And natural will only meet the God. God loves the nature, not the artificiality. So the moment you are with the nature, natural, God is coming near to you. And one day, the God and the nature joins together. Nature dissolves in God. God comes forward. And God is nothing but the same nature. Nature appeared in the God form. And in that nature, when you dissolve, you are with the God. And beyond the body, you are forever together. And all the forms are yours. You love that life after death. Not here only. Here it will start. But further you will see that there is no rules, regulation, no limitations there. Because everything comes from there. So you are beyond any law, beyond any rules. So that is what? Just live your life for the God, impress the God, let the people see the God through you. Be the godly one. Not to impress with your physical body, which is going to die. Many before you had died. So beautiful people on the earth. So impressive on the big chair of the people. And many stars or many richest people died. Their no names are there. Their names are also gone. So you just impress the God and God will appear through your body. And the day you will see the success in your life, going out of this birth and death cycle. So make your life blissful and success.